kind of like, hey, I'm gonna mess you up, but you know, we're I like it. Hey there, how's it going? So, I kind of had a little bit of a weird idea for a video. Normally don't do a whole lot of content creation, but I wanted to kind of delve a little bit more into the voice actors that I happen to follow. I kind of do a bunch of weird stuff with the voice acting community, doing little projects, getting people to help me out with weird, crazy antics, but overall, I think it's a really awesome community full of a bunch of talented folks. So why not kind of do a thing? Combine the artwork, weird doodle weirdness that I usually do, mixed with the awesome, amazing talent there, and hopefully try to give them some justice. And so, today, I'm gonna go ahead and delve in, listen to a bunch of voice actors' demo reels, and I'm just gonna draw a character that inspires me by their voice. Pretty simple, straightforward, kind of also my excuse to fangirl about all these different voices, so let's just jump into it. So kind of in amidst the whole craziness of just sort of putting out a thing onto Twitter and asking the different voice actors to just sort of post their demo reels, I ended up getting like 97 different comments from different people, so honestly, thank you so much for just sort of posting these and letting me listen to them. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what we got right here. Now this is Brendan. I talk to him here and there, don't really talk to him as much as I'd like to, so I'm sorry, Brendan. I got the opportunity to listen to his voice once or twice before from a couple of voice commissions that I did for him, but I will be honest, I haven't actually listened to the entire demo reel all the way through, so let's have a listen.
You think you've won? Well, I'm still standing, aren't I? And I'll keep on standing as long as this city needs me!
I like that verse done already. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's kind of like a mixture of like the anime protagonist voice, but also like this kind of cool, edgy, more like an anti-hero and stuff. Kind of like, hey, I'm gonna mess you up, but you know, I like it. Okay, I haven't even listened to the rest of this is why I have a hard time listening to demo reels, because it gets so overly hyped about that first. Okay.
Well, aren't you just a little treat? Oh, I could just eat you up!
There's something charming about that last voice. Just sort of this... I like that one a lot too! Voice actors are so powerful. They're just so cool! Will my microphone quality keep changing? Why yes, because I don't know where to put my microphone. Okay, so now that I actually listened to a voice here from Brandon, I'm gonna go ahead and doodle something. I really like that last voice in the demo reel. There's just something really fun and kind of charming with it. Let's give it another listen.
Well, aren't you just a little treat? Oh, I could just eat you up!
The kind of thing that I imagine is it's kind of like almost a mixture between like Ayame from Fruits Baskets and Fire Emblem from Tiger and Bunny, which they are two very fantastic, very awesome characters. Ooh. Stabilizer. I kind of like the idea of this very, like, makeup heavy individual. Just kind of fun and silly, kind of, almost like reminiscent of like a drag queen in a way. Like, I've always had this fascination of like mixing, gender roles and like having pretty men or really buff women and stuff. And I think it's so cool. Like, friggin' the tuxedo dress from the Met Gala a few years back, or whatever award thing that was quality. Like, the kind of character that I picture from hearing Brandon's voice is kind of almost like the idea, like, design-wise, reminds me of, like, Funny Valentine, I think his name is, from the JoJo series. Very, very kind of swirly and loopy, and, a little bit more like the romanticized type gestures, to where even though I like to draw in very straight, precise lines and stuff, I imagine a lot of his like clothing designs and his movements are very like swirls and curl. We need that big drag queen Farrah Fawcett looking hair. Maybe like a kind of prince-like outfit where he kind of has the neck frills here. Of course, very princely, if you will. This prince. It's almost as if this character, when he fits into this world, is that He's a very elaborate man-eater prince. They're usually the most charming and charismatic characters that you normally would run into. But also, they're sometimes just the most blunt characters that you run into. To where it's just like, oh no, I'm not sure if I should express my feelings. And then he's in the background, just fuck! Starts off like this, but it actually begins to evolve and shift into something like that. Yeah! I kind of pictured off the bat kind of like a blonde type character, but I also kind of like the idea of possibly having pink hair. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that blue color. Mostly because I think of it in association with Brandon's kind of persona that he usually uses, which is like a blue-haired type individual, but let's see. Alright, I'm settling on this one. We'll make it work. And there you have them. Just kind of the overall idea that I kind of had off the top of my head when it came to listening to Brandon's thing. Let's go ahead and put them side by side.
Well, aren't you just a little treat? Oh, I could just eat you up.
Okay, now that we got one drawing out of the way, let's go ahead and try another. She looks sweet. I like the little character art that they have here.
So this portal is actually a gateway to the underworld, my home, but I left because my father is a pain in the ass, you know what I mean? Well, he's gone full tyrant. Anyway, as long as this portal is open, he can send his idiot demon army to come and get me, and I'll be locked away for, eternity. So, help?
I really like that second voice. That has a fun kind of plot that you can really kind of envision when you hear that character and hear the way she's describing it. You can immediately kind of imagine it. Just like this princess of the underworld, kind of a mixture of like the Greek mythos perhaps, and perhaps a little bit of like a medieval fantasy type thing.
Look at my shiny new bomb! It's got sparkles and hearts and unicorns, and it can completely level an entire city in seconds. It's pretty, isn't it? Isn't it?
Oh man, I wasn't expecting that last note right there. I like that voice too. All of these voices that you've done have a lot of like character behind it, so that's really awesome that you can just listen to the voice and immediately imagine it as a different character. I think I have an idea.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for that voice right there. I like that one a lot. So it's kind of like this mad scientist type character. This inventor of sorts that likes making all sorts of cute things, but there's a beauty in death and destruction, and it's pretty wild. It's almost like a little bit of a yandere type vibe in anime in terms of like those tropes and stuff. The way I'm kind of imagining this particular character is that it's very almost kind of a mixture of like a mad scientist meets like a Harajuku girl. Because I kind of imagine a lot of like the kawaii fashion type things and stuff whenever I think kind of the cute and things. But that's also me being my weeby self. Kind of like the, you wanna play? And then she just fucking brings out like a giant like knife or something like that. There's characters like Yui from Kill la Kill. There's characters like Annie from League of Legends. Kind of things like that is what's kind of getting me a little inspired with it. I just realized I got super hyper-focused on my work. Yeah, this is a fun one. I like the voice that you did, Caroline. What I kind of like about this character is that, again, that she has so much kind of life to her from just the portrayal that she has, but also, like, it's just, she's such a cute sounding character, even though she probably wants to blow up and destroy the world and stuff. So, even though I haven't been talking, let's go ahead and get to coloring. And there she is, the very bright, very colorful bomber scientist lady. Let's go ahead and have a listen to what it sounds like with Caroline's voice.
Look at my shiny new bomb. It's got sparkles and hearts and unicorns, and it can completely level an entire city in seconds. It's pretty, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah, I kind of like it. It's just such a fun character choice that was made in the demo reel, so it's so good. I still can't get over it and stuff, and I don't even think my drawing did it any justice, but oh man, it's quality content. So I've been kind of drawing and recording a little bit all day and stuff, but I think I can do one more, and then probably I wouldn't mind doing extra videos and stuff for this type of thing. But let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Let's have a look at this one. Jamie Hughes. I've never actually met you before, but I'm excited to have a listen to this.
Ah! A customer! Oh, come on in. I have fabulous wares. All the things from all across the world, including some I've made myself. Just look at this nice merchandise. I made that. I'll give it to you 50% off.
I like that one a lot. Just the hermit. That's a cute voice. I like that.
When Aphrodite and her man found Ares, the god of war, naked, he didn't even bat an eyelid. What I'm basically saying is, if you ever saw me naked, I wouldn't mind.
Oh, Jamie, that's not fair. Oh, okay. I like voice actors are powerful people. No. Okay. Like you, sir. That's not allowed. That should be illegal. What? Dang, Jamie, that's cool stuff. Oh my lord. That's no. There's something about the range of voice actors that's still like kind of mind-boggling to me and stuff, and why I think y'all are so awesome. Cause like, it starts off with that like kind of normal voice, and then it shifts over to like goblin voice, and then that thirst voice hits me really hard. Where do I even begin? There's so many good voices!
When Aphrodite and her man found Ares, the god of war, naked, he didn't even bat an eyelid. What I'm basically saying is, if you ever saw me naked, I wouldn't mind.
I can't resist that voice, man. Oh, that's so good. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and draw that. Mostly as my kind of excuse to draw a hot anime boy, but we're not gonna talk about that. So kind of after getting myself in a little bit of a tizzy listening to Jamie's voice and stuff, kind of the idea that I had with that particular voice was, it's kind of the smooth, very suave, kind of gentleman looking guy, but you mentioned the whole god of war and Ares thing. So wouldn't it be kind of cool if we drew that as if Ares was kind of talking about himself in that instance and being the smooth charmer? Because I don't know about you, but a lot of depictions of Ares are very, very, very nice to look at. I know I'm supposed to be drawing and stuff, but I'm still thinking about just how cool that voice was. Voice actors! Why? This is just such a good voice, and like, kind of like this mixture of like a Playboy type thing going on, but also, like, I'm just overwhelmed. We need to cast you in more like otames or visual novel things, or just be shown in goddamn son of a. No, I must do it. I must do this for the Bishis, the beautiful, beautiful men. And next time, they'll be overwhelmed by the beautiful, beautiful women. Yeah, I want to talk more about this character and like kind of give you like an insight of just kind of how I would imagine this character in like the world and stuff, and just kind of like his overall setting and demeanor, but also at the same time too, I don't think YouTube would like that. I'm not even sure if he's an actual like demon or succubus or anything. But at this rate, it may as well, because that's illegal. Like, I imagine this dude being a pretty smart dude, but like, kind of one of those like sinister type smarts and stuff, to where he knows your deepest, darkest secrets because he's just that trained to do so. Do I want to make him into a demon tiefling thingy? Yeah, I kind of do. You're killing me, Jamie. Killing me. You voice actors are too powerful. It's too strong. You can't draw him fully in the inappropriateness, because that would basically take away the integrity of the line, and you won't be able to imagine as much if you actually see him there. Which is why that line exists. Gotta what is it, the looking respectfully? Besides, there's just like this very like fine quality to your performance and stuff, Jamie, because like I don't know what it is about the quality of it, but like, man, it's so buttery. It's so good. So we could go a little basic with more like a brown hair and stuff, which I honestly don't mind the brown hair a whole lot. It's still kind of this mature type of look going on to him. And then again, we could make this anime if we wanted to. Yes! Redhead! Yeah, just a kind of scar over his lip and stuff, cause yeah. Does he get into a fight or does he get into another fight? You never know. If only I could look this attractive in my day-to-day life. I'm a little envious. One day I will ascend to the stature of hot anime man or boy. One day. I didn't do a whole lot of talking in this particular one and stuff, cause, yeah. Oh, but here's a thing and stuff. Oh, let's see how it sounds together.
When Aphrodite and her man found Ares, the god of war, naked, he didn't even bat an eyelid. What I'm basically saying is, if you ever saw me naked, I wouldn't mind.
That's not fair! It's just such a... I'm fangirling really hard. Like, man, I'm glad I was able to listen to that demo reel. Heckin', whoa. Well, that was actually kind of cool being able to listen to these demo reels and stuff today. I wish that I could have done more, but from pretty much noon up until about 8 p.m. and stuff, I've been working non-stop on these videos and these drawings, but I'd love to revisit these demo reels and be able to kind of do more of these videos and things. I apologize for all the profusive and stuffs that's been coming out of this entire video, but I'd love to be able to like listen to these demo reels and be able to kind of draw more, because gosh, you guys are so talented and it's so crazy. So many thanks for watching this video. Be sure you subscribe or follow the fantastic people featured in this video: Dark Cloud BA, Caroline Sweet, Jamie Hughes. You can go ahead and follow them at their awesome Twitter handles. I'll put them in the description down below. But many thanks for watching this video. If you'd like more content from me, feel free to subscribe and stuff. And the usual YouTube things that influencers and content creators say. Bye!